Happy Monday! Are you guys ready to have the best week ever? Because the only thing that makes the difference between a good week and a bad week is your attitude. So, say to yourself, I'm gonna rock this week. This week doesn't have nothing on me. And can you tell I'm kind of already sweaty? Just a little? I just finished Turbo Fire Hit 20. And I have to say, Chalene Johnson is the most hands down motivating, positive person that can just make you feel like you are on cloud nine and you can kick ass at anything that you set your mind to. And I do not get paid for saying this. If you go to ChaleneJohnson.com and order Car Smart, you get a series of 12 audio systems that you can listen to in your car. They will change your life. They will change your life. There's topics from everything to priorities, how to deal with negative people, how to set up a to-do list, like what I follow her system. And then she has one on relationships, on 11 habits of 11 habits of fit people, and you can either buy it all at once or you can subscribe to it for 12 months and then you get 1 month at a time, but you can save it to your iTunes. I mean, it's seriously life-changing, and I've listened to it a trillion times. But now going to the gym and going to do leg day, and then I have a massage. Woo, 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 woo. I have a massage. So that's what I've got going on. And a lot of you have asked me, like, what my kind of workout schedule is, and I really can't zip my bag. I'm really focusing on doing both cardio and strength training. I do cardio right away when I get up, and then usually I'll head to the gym and do weights. So I probably do cardio maybe 4 times a week, and I just pick what I have from my collection of DVDs. Like, I have a ton of DVDs, but Shaun T is coming out, the guy who created Insanity, is coming out with a new workout called T25, and I'm thinking that'll be available once I go to the Beachbody Coach Summit, and then it'll be open to the public. But I'm totally going to buy that and do that because 25 minutes, everybody's got time for that. Hey guys, so I just got home from my massage and I feel absolutely amazing. Like, the thing that I love about the massage therapist that I go to is that yes, and I said he, and I mean, it doesn't bother me at all that I go to a guy. It did at first, but everybody just was recommending him because he's so knowledgeable about the anatomy of the body, and he's just amazing, like, hands down. If you're local, if you live in like the Fargo, Moorhead, or North Dakota, Minnesota area, and you're looking for a good massage therapist, he will change your life. He will change your life, seriously. But I like going to him because he doesn't just like work out a knot. Like, you can tell he just knows so much about the human body, and when I go in there, I'll kind of tell him how I'm feeling, but then during the massage, he'll go, like the first time I went to him, he goes, do you have stomach issues? And I have severe acid reflux, and I mean, I didn't tell him that, and he's like, because I can tell by this, and he explained it. I mean, I'm not even going to try to duplicate what he said, because I repeat what he said, because I can't, but... And then today, when I went into him the first time, he was like, you sit with your head tilted down, so that's why I sit with my, I really make sure that I'm like lifting my chin and not tilting down like I used to. And he said that's gotten a lot better, but then he showed me this thing where I use a broomstick to open up my shoulders, and so I'm going to really work on that. And I'm one where if a professional tells me something to do and that it'll benefit me, I listen, and so many times people go to doctors or physical therapists for things dealing with their bodies. But honestly, because I know Corey and I trust him and he's so wonderful, I will go to him before I go get it checked out, just because I know he gets hands on with your muscles. He's the one touching them. He's the one feeling where the knots are, where, and he's just been doing massage for so long, and he's just so great. So, it's hard to spend the money on a massage because, you think of, it's an hour and it's X amount of dollars, and how many other things could you be doing with those dollars? But I feel so good afterwards. It's so, so worth it. I went to a couple massage therapists where I felt good, but I just knew that they weren't as knowledgeable about my body and why I was feeling the things that I felt. And he can usually get down to why I was feeling that way. I was having a lot of issues in my hip a while ago, and we've gotten that straightened out. And, he really works on my jaw. And that is absolutely amazing. That's probably my favorite part. It's probably the most painful, but my favorite part of the whole massage. And then I scheduled and bought Sean a massage because, like I said, it's just hard to spend that money on yourself. And since I'm going out of town, I just thought it'd be a nice little thing to get him and surprise him with. And then I was talking to him on the phone when I got done with my massage, and he's like, "How was it?" And I was telling him all about it, how great I felt. And then he's like, "Oh, I should really schedule one." And I'm like, "Well, ruin the surprise, but I bought you one and I schedule you to do one." And he was really excited about that. And that's seriously, like, there are days where I, just in couples in general, where you want to say something that's not the nicest, or you want to point out a flaw, or you want to nag, or you want to do something to your significant other, but if you just sometimes bite your tongue and do something nice for them instead, it'll totally change. It'll seriously, and over time, they may not know how to react to your nice things, but over time, they'll just become way more appreciative and loving and supportive, and sometimes you'll get those wonderful, kind gifts back because, that's what they start doing in return for you. And today was a day I had to bite my tongue. There was something that I wanted to address and I wanted to point out and I wanted to pick at, but I didn't. And I really encourage you, ladies, and I'm not saying don't ever speak your mind, because obviously we're all going to have those times when we do, but when it's the little things, when it's something, think to yourself, does it matter, in the long, if I say this or not, or can you just let it go for 24 hours and if you don't think of it again? And also think to yourself, is what is going on in your mind, is it really true? Because a lot of times, I can think to myself, and not just in a relationship, but even with friends, like, "Oh, my friend always does this, or she thinks this, or they do this, or he never does this." Think to yourself, is that really true? Because sometimes it's not. And then think of certain times where they were really caring, or really loving, or really helpful, or really supportive. And remember those good times too. So, I don't know if you get anything from this clip. It should be, treat your body right. If you are having aches and pains, listen to your body, work with somebody that knows what they're doing, and then do something nice for somebody else, whether it's your spouse or a friend, somebody who needs something that you can provide. This was a long clip. I'm glad I had this little chat with you guys, though. I just went to a town not too close by where the realtor I've been talking to is like, "Would you be interested in this houses in this area?" And I'm like, "Well, I guess I've never been out there." So, while Sean is at work or napping or whatever he's doing, I decided I was just going to drive out there. It wasn't that far away from town, and I wouldn't rule it out, to be quite honest. It's really like small town living, which both of us like, both of us want. But yeah, so now I just got a whole crap load of stuff done a little while ago, and now I'll go get some more stuff done and then get ready to relax for the night. Because when you work hard and you work from a list, like a to-do list, and you just you make that list, and you make the list about things that you really only want to do today. Whoa, I'm sorry. You can check those things off, and then you are winning. Once you complete it, you can like relax and, you know, just enjoy the day, I guess. Hey guys, so it's another Monday over, and I hope you guys all had a wonderful day. I'm just about to get on a conference call, and it's just a lady who knows a lot about like sales and marketing, customer service. So if you are in that, like if your work deals with that at all, her name is Dani Johnson. It's DANI Johnson.com, and she hosts a conference call every Monday that is open to pretty much anyone. And you know, she's just very spiritual and motivating, and it's just, I don't know, it's better to listen and get involved with and, you know, read a motivational book or a leadership book or a positive attitude book than sit in front of the TV. You know, obviously I still do that every now and then and watch my favorite shows. Like I was just watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Seriously, amazing show. I love it. But the thoughts that you put into your mind affect your life so much, and naturally my mind usually goes to a negative place. It's maybe hard for some of you to believe that, but it does. And you know, I really have to work on bringing it back to a positive place, and I do that by, you know, reading stuff and getting on conference calls and following other people that are very happy and healthy and positive as well.